Maybe he's playing Bonk's Adventure right now.
He could be. That is within the realm of possibility.
We could be doing it right now too, playing the Bonk's Adventure.
Except I was too busy staring at the back of this damn classic controller trying to figure out what this thing does.
What is it? Let me see it.
On the back, okay, on the very top of the classic controller, there's this little button here that you can push in.
Yeah.
And there's these two slits on the back of it.
Yeah.
And you see it's moving.
It looks like it must latch onto something.
Yeah, like it latches onto something, but there's nothing. There's nothing to latch onto. I tried hitting them together as hard as I could, and I just ended up breaking some. So I'm
sure maybe
it comes with a manual, but like it doesn't even say what this thing is.
Really?
Like it has pointers to every single button on here, except for this thing.
The mystery continues. So I'm sure
that's the final secret of the Wii.
Someone in the audience must know, and they can write us. Ryan Davis, keep an eye out for people to write us in and tell us what that part of the controller is.
Will do, sir.
But yeah,
so confusing.
That's a classic controller.
Yeah,
and there are classic games on the Wii.
There are. The Virtual Console service lets you purchase some of these older games and download them. They're emulated versions of the originals, and so far they've been pretty accurate. And the quality of the games themselves have kind of been all over the place.
Well, that's just because of how the games were originally, wasn't it? Not
yeah, totally. Yeah, exactly.
Well, Bonk's all right, right?
Yes, dude, it's Bonk.
Let's jump into it. Let's play some Bonk.
This is Bonk's Adventure, originally released for the TurboGrafx 16.
Look out for the moon.
And yeah, this game is pretty rad. Now what they've done is they've actually emulated the rapid fire version of the buttons as well as the regular version. So I can well, I'm invincible now, so I'm just gonna take these fools out and
get busy.
Happy faces here. I'm pretty happy about this.
So Bonk was a TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah,
look out for the moon.
The TurboGrafx 16, which granted not a lot of people ever bought one or had one, but Bonk's Adventure was one of its better games. Bonk was kind of the mascot for the system. And they put out a series of platformers and then went on to put out Air Zonk, which was a shooter with a futuristic version of Bonk.
Named Zonk?
Named Zonk.
Was it Zonk with an X?
No.
That would be good.
That would be too extreme.
Look out for the moon!
I'm cool with the moon. The moon
rules.
We got this agreement.
Yeah.
So that's the end of that level.
That's Bonk.
And moving on.
How much is that? So it's the TurboGrafx 16. So that's like, is that like $6?
I think it's like $6. Yeah, it's 600 points, which is $6. Unless you buy your Wii points at retail, because they're charging more than they're worth. You're better off just buying them directly on the console themselves.
Can you buy them wholesale anywhere?
Yeah, wholesale points. No, not yet, but keep your eyes open.
Go down to the P&Js.
Sure, there'll be someone offering them at some kind of steep discount at some point, just like Bonk is dead.
Oh, wow, that was awesome.
Mouth, he's losing his damn mind.
That is gross.
All right, well, let's...
Bonk flipping out, man. We got to get him some B12.
Can we play something else here?
Yeah, sure. We can jump out to the menu here, and you can take a look at the Wii front end. Now that we purchased some of these games, you can see how they fit into the system.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
It is kind of weird.
I have to say, like, you know, if you're a person that's going to buy a lot of these, like, eventually this is just going to be out of control, because each game gets its own space on the menu. So there's soccer, and then there's the new news channel, and then Wii Sports is in it.
But you can move that stuff around.
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
So yeah, if you
hold
both,
stuff, it shows up. Oh, you
hold
can grab
A and B, you can grab stuff and move to other channels.
But still, I mean, I want.
So you can organize it.
I
want
just a separate section that just says a virtual console.
No, I agree. That would totally make more sense.
That would make way more sense.
But whatever.
But hey,
let's play some
they've
Wario's
got all
Woods.
these empty spaces for now, so might as well fill them up, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
What do you got? What are we playing next? You said you wanted Wario's Woods?
Sure.
I want Wario's Woods too because I don't really know what it is.
I'm not even really 100% sure what Wario's Woods is.
I'm going to admit it. Me neither.
It was released in 1994.
Really?
Yeah. So that's
was it like simultaneously released on the Super Nintendo or something?
I think it also did come out on the SNES. But yeah, this is like one of the last NES games that Nintendo put out. And we'll take game type A.
We'll jump around, select one.
Round one.
This looks like it's kind of a Tetris-y thing.
Yeah, so you get
your
kind
Toad on the bottom there. Look out for that.
Puzzle action, and then Toad's picking up these fruits.
Those look like bombs to me, dude.
Fruit bombs.
What is this?
It's a puzzle game. So I'm creating rows of 3 here, so I can set these dudes down and then take those fools out, and that's the end of the round.
Oh, nicely done.
I get this gold, and I'm outie. I'm 5,000.
Why? What?
I think that's enough Wario's Woods.
Yeah, that's Wario's Woods for the.
But Birdo is up in the corner, dude.
And what's Birdo doing? He's like hanging out.
Oh, good work. And there's some wizard guy dropping stuff from the top.
Will stuff blow up on me? Yeah, it will.
Wow. And golds.
And golds.
That's it. Well, that's Warriors Woods. Next
And
game.
then I'm peace.
Next game.
All right, next game.
Has anyone written in Ryan Davis?
Not
telling
a
us what the
single
little thing-
damn soul.
They're telling us what the thing on the back of the controller does? The thing, the slots?
Nope.
No one knows?
It doesn't.
Is it for the wrist strap?
Yes.
How could it be for the wrist strap?
Tim Tracy
Just
knows
'cause
things.
Tim-
Tim Tracy
Tim
knows
Tracy's
things.
lying.
Because Tim
Making
Tracy's
that
on
up.
that
dust.
Next game. What we got?
Next game. Next game.
We got Solomon's Key, Soccer, SimCity.
Soccer?
I saw Golden Axe up there.
Yeah, Golden Axe over
Let's
here
play
on
some
page
Golden
Let's play
two.
some Golden Axe.
Pinball.
Yeah,
We should
little
probably-
Golden Axe.
We should probably close out with Soccer later because it's so good.
It's a winner.
It's so
At
good.
soccer. So Golden Axe for the Genesis here.
Yeah. $8 for Genesis games? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Genesis and SNES stuff, $8. TurboGrafx stuff is $6, which is like their like silent political, like the TurboGrafx is not as good statement or
I didn't
something
even
weird
think
like
of
that.
That's good, yeah.
And then NES games are 500 points.
Awesome.
And 64 games, 1,000 points, which is, $10.
Look out for the Death Adder.
Death
dude.
Adder, dude.
He's done stuff.
Death Adder is a bad, bad man.
Isn't there like a new Golden Axe game coming out?
Yes, there is. Should we start taking bets now as to, whether it's going to be totally terrible?
It could be good.
Is that perhaps a little too jaded?
I'll say whatever, dude. This game looks good.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
The original Golden Axe was a good game.
Yeah.
Better in the arcade by a long shot than it was on the Genesis, but this is still a good version.
This looks like he's dressed kind of like Link's uncle.
Yeah, and you can kick this. What's the little small, tiny
Little
person?
Little person.
And magic potions come out
Well,
just
since
like
he's
real life.
magical,
Well,
can
aren't
probably
you
call him an
technically a
elf.
little person?
Dude,
Can you ride on the? Yes.
that makes it okay then, right?
Ride the lightning. Ride the snake.
Yes, this holiday season, ride the not bird thing.
Oh, he totally jacked it. Not bird thing
Not-
jacking. That was
Grand Theft Auto
originated in
stole
Golden Axe.
everything it knows from this game.
I'm going to close this laptop because I'm getting no questions.
I just got some.
No, you didn't.
They're still all about Lost
They're all about
Planet.
Lost Planet, man.
We must have some awesome delay going on today or something.
Some technical issues, which
No, they're not technical issues.
all right.
All right,
Yeah,
one more
no,
game. One more game.
Let me get to the next screen here and
Yeah.
find some dudes to kill with this magic that I've got. 'cause
You got
my magic's
magic?
Full. I got all those
All right,
potions from that dude.
you-
I'm near the
you're going to
Turtle
Village.
Village.
Those guys-
check this out. I threw these potions in the air. Boom.
That's why I want to close this
Ba-
laptop.
zap.
That's pretty good. Zappa-patow.
Yeah, lightning. All right.
All right,
Golden
good.
Axe.
Turtle Village will have to save itself. One more, Jeff. What we got? We got soccer.
We got soccer. We
Don't
got
play soccer.
Pinball.
What's Solomon's
Key is a cool, like, kind of action-y, puzzle-y game that Tecmo put out.
Do we want cool or do we want to show the darker side? Of
Oh, I think the darker
So
side.
play
is
some
gonna
soccer?
be- yeah. Let's play a little soccer.
Soccer 2.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least in '87. This was one of the first games to come to the NES, or among the first. It's bad.
Is it?
This is a bad game.
How bad? I see that this says one-player game or two-player game, so you can play some multiplayer on the stuff.
Yeah, you can. Like with Bomberman '93, like the TurboGrafx would actually support up to 5 players in some games, and with Bomberman you can actually play a 5-player game.
That's cool.
You need to have like either 4 remotes and 1 GameCube controller, or some kind of mix of that stuff. So. Yeah, that's really awesome. Bomberman '93, totally like the best or one of the best versions of that game. And it's awesome that that's there. So that guy's trying to. I'm not.
This game looks really good.
Yeah, well, the early NES games are really early.
Yeah. It doesn't look terrible. I mean, it might move a little slow. Get in the net!
Oh!
Action palpable. It's got the Blades of Steel score a goal arrow, I see.
Yeah, it does. You can aim your shots with that.
Can you do like you did in Blades of Steel, which is pass it into the net and mess with the goalie instead of shooting it?
Oh, probably.
That's a goal. That's a goal. Goal!
Yeah.
Goal!
In, dude. Goal in.
All right, that's the Virtual Console.
Yeah, Virtual Console. They say they're going to release new games for it just about every every Monday.
I think that's that other
That's that other thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll look for more games kind of as they happen. We've been reviewing them kind of as they've been coming out. Mm-hmm. And more reviews like Golden Axe and Bomberman are going up today. So
Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Jeff.